On all my kayaking journeys, we know where we're going to start, and we know where we're going to end. And the journey we all look forward to is everything between those 2 points. I'll often spend weeks planning a trip, scouting places, poring over maps and data points. But in the end, the plan you have to get you from here to there is just the vessel to float your adventure. And from day to day, I really don't know where we're going to find a campsite, or what the river's going to look like, or how we're going to make it through. And really, I think that's the point. On an adventure, the journey between here and there is the destination.
Folks, good morning. We're here at camp. I got the one and only Kevin Champ, pre-monster, working on his tarp. Better keep moving. Kind of like an old dog. You don't pet him in the morning. Dirt Dobber in there, still waiting down a hammock.
That's right.
When Dirt Dobber's not up and at him, you know it was a long day the day before. Oh, we got.
But it's a pretty morning.
It is. Of course, the ever organized and.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I mean, you got it going on. Even your unorganized mess looks organized.
It's like a dumpster fire.
No, that's no dumpster fire. I've seen dumpster fire. This isn't it. How'd you sleep?
Like a rock, man. I thought it was raining though, with all the
drip
and mist and whatever else.
So there's the camp.
Pretty easy to sleep good out here.
Beautiful campsite we found here. Not too bad exit from the river. The entry may be a little tougher, because the exit required being a little wet. Austin, while we're on the subject, how was the exit last night from the river?
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
Folks, I apologize. I really do. Normally the Carnage cam is always on at entry and exit points.
No, I saw a rock that I liked. I wanted to get the one on the bottom.
You saw a rock. It was the one down below.
Yeah, it was at the very bottom.
I was pulling my stuff out of the way so everyone else could get up, and then I hear Kevin say, "Austin's neck deep." I was like, no. I'm grabbing the camera. Is he still there? But he wasn't. He recovered quickly, but so we're trying to not recreate that on the entry this morning.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a little chilly. And as you know, the best part about camping in cool weather when you're not wearing dry wear is putting on yesterday's wet clothes. Again, Dirt Dobber is so looking forward to this that he foregoes food sometimes just to have extra pairs of warm, dry stuff. However, the seats in the kayak, not warm and dry. And Dirt Dobber locked in the moisture with his kayak cover last night. Yeah. So he could be sure to enjoy all the wetness that's in that seat first thing this morning.
As did I.
As did you?
Oh. But I also locked out any critters.
Right, I didn't lock anything out or in.
All are welcome to my kayak.
When you get your seat wet during the day, the seat's wet in the morning.
It wasn't going to dry out.
It doesn't dry out, and so we dried our clothes last night. But I kept telling the guys, it doesn't matter. You put your paddling clothes on, and then within 3 minutes you're sitting in a complete wetness. So, whew, it's gonna be cold. Yeah, but that's camp. There's my little charging station. Again, the table, love the table. My chair's back right leg lost a little bungee after all these years, so it falls out when I move the chair. I almost spilled last night. That was pretty funny, but I recovered. Running the Pt.2 last night, I just needed a quick setup, and there's nothing faster than the 12-foot diagonal. 2 carabiner points, locked into the ridge line, 2 stakes, you're done. No guy lines, nothing. And of course, you know, I did waterproof it since last time I used it, so it does hold out water now, which is a fantastic thing for a tarp. It's a plus when your tarp actually works. So yeah, we're gonna pack up. We got some miles to do today. We got, not sure how many miles we're gonna get, but we have at least 3 dams. If we want to stretch it, we could push that 3 dams into 5.
At least 3.5 miles.
At 3 dams, and we'll only be at 3 dams from this point. We'll only be 8 miles down the river.
So tonight it camp
So,
at 8 miles.
yeah, we might not make a big mile day because some of these portages are going to be meaningful. And after the last one, we'll be at Cedar Falls area. I'm not sure what we're going to do there for camping. There's some decent stuff on the river right heading down through there, so we may try to pull out and use that. All right, I'm gonna start packing up, eat some breakfast, and then start portaging. Woo!
Austin Wallace here, jumping into the boat. He has a technique called long legs. Yesterday, Austin went neck deep in the water here. He's looking to recreate a better experience. Knowing the cameras are trained on him, months of experience going to this, and here he goes. It's a big move, folks. Left leg over the cockpit. Don't let the right foot slide. And the hesitation, oh, the control, looking good. Still not out of the woods, folks. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. The seat's back. Oh dear, oh! He's made it. Let's give him a hand.
When I'm stuck at home and I'm thinking about being on a kayak camping trip, this is the kind of morning I imagine. The coolness of the evening and early morning slowly gives way to the warming sun. And watching the mist drift over the water posits an urge to paddle out into it. It's almost esoteric. You just have to be here to feel it. And where is here? Here is on the banks of a forgotten river in central North Carolina. The green of summer is starting to fade into the yellow of autumn. The whole river valley is draped in the golden glow of the morning sun. Here, the river sings her song. A simple thing, really. To know exactly where you are, and yet to be lost in the moment. To feel the warm sun on your face and the breeze on your back. The river winds into the distance, and somewhere up ahead is home for the night. And in between here and there is right now. And on the morning of day 2, here is where we were.
Okay, so originally we wanted to portage the left side of the dam, but since the water's up, we can't really get out on the rock that would make that easy without being at risk for going over the dam. There's another trail a little bit up, but trees, jungle, logs in the way. We opted for the right side. It's a really good beach to get out on. This is the safe answer, and maybe even better all around. It's a little longer, but we got this little road bed. We'll go around the dam, around the old mill, and down to the sandy beach. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna carry all 4, or carry one as far as we can still see the old ones. Restage them all there because I don't want to the neighborhood's a little bit rough. So we don't want to leave a boat with all the gear down there alone for that long. So y'all ready to start humping? Woo! Here's how you do it. All 4 hands. 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. And easy walking too, so. The trail we're working with, not too bad. If you have to do a long portage, this is a good way to do it.
We're at number one carry of number 1 boat. So
Yeah. Probably be 3 carries each boat. Get a quick view if you like. It's a crazy platform. Whew, pretty. Oh yeah. The water's getting clearer and clearer every day. That's pretty. Oh, that'll work. It's almost sand. So this is the portage trail at the end. We've already got the other 3 boats down. This is the 3rd lift of each boat. Kind of leapfrogging them. And you got this little ditch slash road to contend with. Pretty precarious. Good to have a couple friends on this one. Not sure what I would do if I was alone. Would probably unload the boat. But just watch your step here. Woo! How you feeling back there, Kev?
I'm all good.
And then here's what she looks like when you get to the bottom. Oh yeah. Woo! Quick little break. And shove off. The camping on that side looks phenomenal, except it's almost like a dump. So much overuse and people not taking trash out on their at the end of their trip is kind of disappointing. This side of the beach is pretty clean. They got a trash can, a little bit of litter. We'll pick that stuff up, but that other side is just littered with debris and garbage and refuse. Kind of a shame, really. But that's the Worthville Dam portage. 1 down, 2 to go today. Slide back in the water here. Whew.
And with the portage of the Worthville Dam behind us, we slid off into the backwater of Cox Lake Dam. The sun was warm on our face, and the miles came easy. There weren't many rapids to speak of, and there was almost no current. But it was nice to feel the water under the boat without the ever-present scooch of a dry, bony riverbed. And the afternoon ahead of us would arrive in stark contrast to the peaceful, relaxing morning we were enjoying. We were just enjoying the now of the trip, the ever-present companion between here and there. And that's the one thing that's common to all these kayak expeditions. It's easy to get caught up in the chase of getting to your destination. It's easy to forget to enjoy the moment. The part of the river we were heading through now was something that stood in the way of getting to Cedar Falls, a place of excitement and anticipation. But this section is no less a part of the journey, so you might as well enjoy it.
All right, folks, so we are underneath a bridge. I happen to know that there's a gas station at the top of the hill. It's about lunchtime, so we're gonna get out, get a quick snack, maybe even a burger. Would you want a burger if we find one? Yeah. We'll see what they have. I know the Rock House Cafe or something's right up here. They were not open last time I came, but perhaps they'll be open this time. And if they have a pair of Crocs or something like that, we need to get that for Kevin. He seems to have lost a Croc, so. Hanging out under the bridge. Cool little town. I like seeing these old towns in the middle of nowhere. Time just kind of forgets them. That house has been there for a long time. All right, so the store is shut down permanently. The cafe, no burger, no drinks, no gas station. And we get to walk back to the boats now, keep on moving. We tried, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now we're doing the walk of shame back to the boats. What do you say, Austin?
Good times.
Oh yeah, that's the walk of shame right there. So we come back empty-handed.
But we made some memories.
But we did make some memories. All right, we're here at the Cox Dam, or Oxford Dam, or something like that, but it's not a great way to do this. Let's see what it actually looks like on this side. It's pretty here.
Ready? Watch out for your legs. Yeah, one more. Just push it off and then I'll try to pick those two up. Stop.
Last one, boys. For this portage. All right, Rick. You got it, man? Yeah. Oh yeah. I apologize, my battery camera died right when I started making the portage and I missed it. It was a thing. Hopefully I'll be able to steal some of Kevin's footage, show it to you guys. But that's a big one. We're tired now. We're gonna pull out some lunch, eat lunch, and then start pushing our way down the river. It's getting really pretty in here, really bouldery, and you can tell the geology is changing a bit. It's looking a lot more rugged, a lot more boulders in the channel, and I really just wish these dams weren't here, because there's no telling how beautiful that river and how much good whitewater there would have been if it wasn't all covered up with dams. So it's kind of sad in a way, because it's such a great river, but we really only know part of it now. But the dams are cool too, kind of give you a different perspective as well. So I'm going back up. We came down, this is the portage. Hope that shows up on the camera how crazy it is. But phew, it's a fun time. I'm gonna go over here and sit down, take in the view, and eat some lunch. You see the boys in the boats down there. Man, awesome.
Like, dang, you're not by yourself. I'm not doing any portage. What? That's two, right? That's two. That's two. I'm on like 35 off the other way.
There it is. Cox Dam or Oxford Dam or something like that, but that's Cox Lake. That's the old Cox Mill. That portage's in the books. We just finished up lunch, and we're gonna go back it down to Cedar Falls, make the quick portage on the right, and then we're gonna run some whitewater, baby. Woo!
Contrasting sections of this river and how quickly they change from one to another is part of what makes this river special.
Oh yeah, that's the line. Yeah, that's it, guys.
And even though I would love to see the riverbed that's forever buried from the backwater of the dams, it's no less of an experience, and perhaps it makes it even better. You portage the dam and charge through the rapids below, through the mist and the roar of the river, and then find yourself in the slow, still water where you can hear the birds and the sound of the wind through the trees. And that was definitely the rhythm of this river. Fast, rugged, and wild, smooth and quiet, and back again.
About 7 or 8 feet. Oh, it's I'm telling you, if it was 10 miles of that, it would be one of the premier whitewater rivers in North Carolina, guaranteed. Looks good, doesn't it? See if we can get off this bank.
Looks like it's not going to be very great.
This log may help. Go real slow here.
Wants to go.
It'll go. I don't think it'll get out of there. Let's see what it does. If it does get out of there on Saturday, it's gone. All right, we're here at Cedar Falls. We just made the portage. Got the helmets on. Got everything strapped down pretty good. You can see the dam there, 7 or 8 feet, pour over. Pretty easy portage, especially compared to the ones we've been doing. And now we got to navigate Cedar Falls section of the river here, and it's going to be, I'm guessing, the most sporty section we do. It's kind of tight and technical. It's going to be interesting to see how a 14.5-foot pre-on Yukon gets through here. We got to miss the Civic Camel's Gate. We got to miss the tree halfway down. We got to miss the tree on the left at the bottom. Then we're wide open. Look for a place to camp ahead of schedule. We just need safe passage through here. I think we can do it. If we can't, we'll be ready for that too. Well, let's see what happens. We won't need much speed here. Let's go do some battle. Once we enter this, you're gonna have to go for a little while before you can stop. If you come out, feet up. If you're in the middle of a rapid, we'll get the boat later. Try to hold on to your paddle. We're going through here. As soon as you get in this little roadway, you'll see the 2 rocks with a foot gap between them. We're gonna shoot to go to the left of that. You see them? Yeah. We'll try to go to the left of those if you can. you only to use right strokes once you get going. You ready? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, lean to your right, lean right. Hold on, we're about to go. Lean right and paddle. Lean right. Looking good, back drag left. Slow down. Just, you're fine. All right, well, don't move, you're fine.
You're like back, right, left.
I said, so you got two options. That way or that way.
I don't think I'll get turned around to go that way.
You want to shoot it down through there?
Yeah.
Hang tight, you good?
Yes, you got it.
All right, now let's talk about it. You want to put your nose right in the middle of that boil where the water folds on itself.
Where are we talking?
Right here, see the shell?
Yeah, right there.
And this side of the shell, where the water disappears under the pile,
Yeah.
you want to put your nose where that rock would be.
Okay.
So it almost like you're going to piton, but that wash is going to take you that way. And for everything you do, lean left.
All right.
You ready? Hold on. All right, ready? Lean left. Catching Eddie this side. You could go right through there. You're good. Send it. Woo! Yeah, Dirt Dobber! That worked really good. Remember that for next time. Let's see if this works. Come on, Betsy. Don't do that one. I think you're just gonna have to come over here and shoot into me. There you go. Good. Yeah. Paddle. Keep paddling. All right, get that Eddie with the boys. Good stuff. This one's gonna be the sporty part. But right between those two boulders, you can go over straight. It's like shoo. It's like a triple teardrop. I'm going to just send it and see what happens. Woo! All right, boys, we'll try that again. Where I went over it was too shallow, so it kicked my nose right, wedged into a boulder, but take two.
Fine.
See how this goes. Oh, come on, man. He's gonna try to overland it. That's the fun part. I went over that flat shelf. That used to be the straight shot too. That's the tree that'll get you. So we'll just walk it probably through there and get around that tree. Woo! Oh man, you! Have you ever done that before? Part of the adventure, baby. Sometimes you just ain't got the water you need. My hope is that's the last time we have to line our boats the whole trip. Too much fun, brother. Look what we're trying to go through with a 14-foot boat. The river's got some fall to it, doesn't it? That's legit whitewater.
That's fun, man.
Good work, good work.
Now it's fun. Ain't whitewater boat.
You'll never appreciate a whitewater boat so much in your life, because you zip through that, we'd be on our second lap right now. All right, nailed it. It might stick right there. Yeah! Like a boss! Carnage cam is on. Look at him! Look at the whitewater trailing! Yes! Yes! All right. Nailed it! Where's he going? Not that far right of the rock. All right, so I don't think Austin went through that last channel. It looked terrible, but he made it. You can go to the left or to the right of that. Yeah, go straight where you're pointed. Just try to keep it upright. Keep going, keep going, keep going, yeah! Lean right! Woo! Good line.
We had made it through the Cedar Falls section, and we were a little ahead of schedule. We knew this was going to be a test of our abilities and what our boats could handle, and it felt good to have it behind us.
All right, we had such a fun time at Cedar Falls that we're actually pushing on a little further. It feels fantastic. We're having a blast. Cedar Falls is probably not the best place for a 14.5-foot boat. Too manky, too technical. Hey, but it was part of the river. We tried. That's part of the fun. Sometimes you gotta line it, sometimes you get to paddle. But there's something up ahead that sounds pretty good, so we put the helmets back on and let's see what happens. what do you think at home, folks? Was that a swim? Was that a swim?
No.
Hold on. Austin says...
I fell on my butt. That's not a swim.
As much as I love a morning paddle, my most favorite time of the day is the late afternoon. You've enjoyed the day, you've put in the work, and you've made your miles. Today's quest to get from here to there is almost over. You've almost forgotten that another world exists outside these banks. And what was once your goal at the beginning of the day, you find is now just another moment to get lost in. We spent the day enjoying the here and now, and we were almost there.
All right, so we got out what we thought might work. It did not. However, as we go around the corner here, we got some good camping spots opening up. I know it's a good spot, pretty good on the left. There may be stuff on the right too, I'm not sure, but we're close to finding a place to stay for the night. So 5 o'clock, kind of ahead of normal schedule, but we jammed out some good miles today, so everyone's ready to get out of the boat. That's it, boys. Think we can do it? It's pretty solid. It looks like it's terrible, but it's mostly mud-colored sand.
Get it. Good spot, Pete. America.
All right, so we got to camp a lot earlier today, and got my stuff pretty much set up here. Always first thing I do is get to charging. I burned through a lot of batteries, so I kind of got to get that going soon so I can make a change sometime in the night. And then got my camp stuff set up. It's been pretty chilly at night, down in the 40s and 50s, so look at that. Oh, that looks good. Can you see that? It's the River King custom quilts from UGQ. That's the Bandit, the Zeppelin. I love my UGQ quilts. And then yeah, using the Pt.2 this time, it's just quick and easy. It's not bad weather, so I'm really not worried as much. In the kayak is my UGQ Winter Dream, in case I actually look like I'm gonna need to be legit sheltered from some bad weather. I'll put that one up, but just for the drips at night and everything, this Pt.2 is just so quick and easy. It's kind of the cat's meow, but I don't trust it like I trust the Winter Dream. And if I had to just take one, I'd take the Winter Dream. But with the kayak, you can afford a little more room, a little more weight, so I throw them both in there. And then that's pretty much it for the night. Time to make some dinner. Let me take you around, show you the other guys' setup. Got Dirt Dobber right here. He keeps it simple, stays near the water.
Smart. Doesn't have to drag his boat, but about 4 feet in the morning, he's in. How you feeling, Dirt Dobber?
Good, man. Very good.
Right on. A room with a view. Look at that, folks.
It's for free.
Here's the professionals on this side of camp. Look at these guys, man. Rocking it out. How you feeling, Kev?
Good. I'm glad to actually have a few minutes to dry out before dark.
Got everything ready. About to put his quilts in there and fluff them.
Yep.
Austin, always the consummate, organized, professional camper.
How's that organized?
That looks beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
I'm glad someone thinks so.
This is Austin disorganized, people. Look at it. Are you kidding me?
Which one do you think is closed?
I would say that one. Looks heavy. That's clothes or food.
It's closed. For the sleeping bag.
Oh, right on.
So dry bag. It's a shout out to Gatewood.
Yes, Remote Designs. And you've got his fanny pack with you?
Yeah, and his pack.
Right on.
Dry bag inside a dry bag, folks.
That's what we're talking about. All right, so that's camp. We're gonna cook a little dinner, make a little fire, and get down tonight. Oh, I felt it coming. I couldn't stop. Boo! Dirt Dobber's locked into something good here. Got a little ultralight rod and he's trying to fight him up off this thing.
No.
Oh, look at him.
Got dinner tonight.
That's what we're talking about.
One, man.
Got him a bass. That's what we're talking about. That's almost as big as the one I caught in the New River. Just you holding it makes it look pretty good.
Looks a foot longer than it actually is.
Do one more. 1, 2, 3.
That was fun.
That was all right.
That was for you, squirrel. Should have been here, man. Dirt Dobber throwing down with the fishing pole. Well, we got the fire going. That way we can kind of stand around it and dry our clothes off so they're not so cold in the morning. Fantastic camp. It's about 6 o'clock. We're not too far above Franklinville Dam, so we'll push through that in the morning and then make that portage, and then we'll be kind of maybe half a mile above the Franklinville town proper. There's a store there. We're gonna get out and get a drink. Maybe they'll have some sunglasses for Austin. And then on down to Ramseur. We got a water drop at Ramseur. Both of us do. So we'll re-up our water. We're all getting a little bit low, but I think we're timing it out just right. And then from there, we'll be on down to Coal Ridge. Coal Ridge is kind of like the beginning of it just gets undeveloped and kind of backcountry back there. So this is like a little more urban. We're coming into little towns. It's very, very beautiful as you see on the banks. But we'll come into towns often and there's a bunch of these dams. After Coal Ridge, there's only 2 more dams. One at High Falls and one down there at Moncure. And they're spaced a lot apart. So tomorrow, got about another half a day of coming in and out of these small towns, these little mill towns, and all these dams that we have to portage. And Coal Ridge is kind of the last one of those. And that's where my family's land is from so long ago. It's not our land anymore, but my 7th great grandfather built the ford there, Beck's Ford, pre-Revolutionary War. A lot of history there, but once we pass Coal Ridge, it opens up and we're kind of out in the woolly boogers. Not a whole lot of options for getting drinks and snacks and stuff at stores. So, and we like doing that. We don't have to have it, but it's fun to get out and see a little town and meet some folks. Kind of adds a little color to the trip. It's been great. You guys did well. Cedar Falls is a little juicy, where actually it's a little bony, but it might be a little sporty, a little busy for a 14.5-foot touring boat. We made through Camel's Gate area, but we didn't make the second ledge. Lined down through the rest there and then finished out strong. Been a fantastic trip so far. And the good stuff, what I call the good stuff, there's a lot of it coming. So just beautiful country should be kind of what we get into. It's been a good day. I'm gonna eat some dinner and relax. See y'all in the morning.
The river had given us another perfect camp at just the right time of the day. And we hung out, fished, laughed, ate. We sat by our fire as the sun went down, and talked about stories from today, from yesterday, and what we might imagine might be around that next corner. And according to the maps and our plans, we were right where we wanted to be. But it was more than that. Along the banks of a forgotten river sat 4 friends, huddled by the warmth of a fire, laughing and talking. I guess you could say that we spent all day trying to get to a place we didn't know existed. All day long, we knew exactly where we were, but we didn't know exactly where we were headed to. We just lived in the here and now, taking in all the sights and sounds, taking whatever the river gave us, enjoying the moments of success and failure. And we did find that place on the map we were looking for, but that really didn't matter. We were right where we wanted to be, lost in the moment somewhere between here and there.